Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is the 4th Townie Makeovers video that I'm going to be doing. It's the last family of Willow Creek, and we're going to be makeovering the Spencer-Kim-Lewis household today. I kind of love like the members of this household. They're dynamic. I feel like the devs kind of ate with the family's dynamic and how they look. I'll be going over their history, lore, like my headcanons, and their makeovers, of course. The family doesn't have that much history or lore other than the household description, which is Dennis Kim and Lydia Spencer had a daughter named Alice Spencer-Kim, then divorced. Alice married Eric Lewis and had her own little girl, Olivia Kim-Lewis. They lived with Alice's dad, Dennis, remember? And Eric's mom, Vivian Lewis. Hey, no one ever said that family was easy. I don't know, that sounds kind of easy to me. There's no drama there. I don't really understand what they're implying there, but I don't know. There's not much going on with them in that way. So maybe the devs did not do a good job with their dynamic, I'm now realizing. But anyway, they're the only household in the base game that have nobody employed. Everybody's unemployed. I'll talk later about what jobs I would give them, but I just thought that was strange. I hope you like their makeovers. I won't be talking a great deal about like what I did because I kind of just made them look like how they look, to be honest. Just with CC, really. At the end you're gonna see a makeover of adult Olivia because that's fun. I also said Eric and Alice were just a really gorgeous couple. So starting with Eric Lewis is unemployed in game. He's a materialist, glutton, and self-assured sim with the mansion baron aspiration, which he is at stage 3 of 4 of. The tough guy walking, which is odd to me. It just is surprising to me, I don't know. His mother, Vivian, is a foodie, family-oriented, and cheerful sim, and she has the big happy family aspiration. It makes me wonder because she says she wants a big happy family, but she has Eric. She doesn't have a partner, she doesn't have more kids. She didn't really have any family other than Eric until Alice came along. Maybe she just never had an opportunity to have a bigger family, or maybe she didn't start off with the intention of having a big family and only learned that that's what she wanted when moving in with Eric and Alice. I'm not sure. Alice Spencer-Kim is quite different than her husband. She definitely is giving more free spirit, artistic person. She doesn't really give the energy that she wants a mansion. That's definitely just Eric's goal. I do not see her living in a mansion, to be honest, but she does. She has the loves outdoors, creative, childish traits, and has the painter extraordinaire aspiration. She's an artist, and considering her style and energy, I would expect for her to be some type of freelance worker or somebody who sells their paintings, which you can do unemployed, so maybe her unemployment is actually accurate. But, well, while she's doing that, she also takes care of her daughter and her dad at home. For Dennis, Alice got her love for the outdoors from him. He also has the neat imperfectionist traits. He wants a successful lineage, so I wonder how he feels about being in a family that is completely unemployed. He divorced his wife Lydia some time ago after Alice was born. We really don't know any details about it. He's into gardening. He definitely has a garden in the back of his house and has Olivia spend time with him, pulling weeds and other gardening stuff. She definitely complains, but she does love spending time with her grandpa Dennis, and that's a headcanon. I'm skipping forward, but. And then our finally family member, Olivia Kim-Lewis, she is a child at the moment, and she is a bright goofball child who is mostly into the creativity. I think she takes most after her mom and her grandpa, though she does love her dad and grandma, and she is very cute. Unfortunately, there's not much to know about kids in this game. So we're speeding right through. Now we're on to headcanons. So Eric has been in Maxis's gallery as a doctor with Get to Work, but I've always seen him as a scientist. I've seen him take up the scientist career in multiple game saves on his own. Maybe he's like a medical scientist, but I really do see him as a scientist, not a doctor. He could be, though. His level 3 programming skill also leads me to believe he would be a scientist because that's his highest skill. That's the only skill he has anything above 1 in, so I don't know how to feel about them making them all be unemployed. I understand that it's probably because of Get to Work, but like they should have had the family come with Get to Work then. Eric being a mansion baron who's seemingly responsible but he has no job just doesn't really paint the right picture. As for the other jobs, other characters, I see Vivian as working somewhere low-key for the end of her life, like the grocery store or something. Something about her gives the energy that she wants to do something, but she's retired from her lifetime career, which I would think would be in a restaurant because that's her top skill. It's a mystery how Eric was raised, if Vivian was ever married, a single parent, if she got divorced or widowed, we don't know, but I think her being a single mom makes sense because Eric's father was literally never mentioned, and if they were like divorced or if he died, that probably would have been mentioned in the description because Alice's mom was mentioned. So it's like, why is Alice's mom mentioned but not Eric's dad? Eric's dad was like important in any way. A constant pattern for me with these Townie makeovers is I do want everyone to be happy and conflict free. Unfortunately, that's always what I say, which is surprising when you look at what I do to my Sims and my Let's Plays, but I don't think there are actually any suggestions that anybody in the household doesn't like anybody else, or at least I couldn't find anything about it. I thought, like, before looking into it closer that there was some type of drama going on, but it doesn't even look like there is. Everybody has normal relations with each other, no drama, no nothing. It's kind of boring, but also the idea of them being a happy family isn't the worst. As I said, I am weirdly into that with Townie makeovers. Nothing else, just the Townie makeovers. It's weird. I think Dennis and Vivian are both really good grandparents to Olivia, and I think Olivia is growing up very loved. Let me know if you think like somebody in this household doesn't get along with somebody else, like Dennis and Eric or Vivian, or just like something. I feel like there was something, but I couldn't find anything about it on the wiki or in-game. I think Dennis was a humble fisherman back in the day. His dating profile from Lovestruck has proven that that's very possible because he was holding a fish, which is kind of just a generic thing that dudes do, but it makes more sense for him to be a fisherman if that's the case. It also makes me wonder if he's looking for a partner for his elderly days, if he wants somebody to live out the rest of his life with, because that could be interesting. I don't know. I think this family is cute, and they're pretty, but there's really not that much going on with them, is there? The whole family has the video game skill, and I do love the idea that they sit down together and play Mario Kart together or something. For Olivia's grown version, I'm not sure what she would be. I thought that the creative and family-oriented traits really made sense for her, so I gave them to her, but I'm not sure if maybe she'd grow up with something else. I think she might be a different type of artist than her mother, but I think she might be an artist. I did realize though, after I already had made her grown version, that she had a dislike for artsy Sims. So I wasn't sure what to do about that. So we're gonna ignore that because I made her an artsy Sim and I don't want to redo it. In my game, Dennis finds Vivian hot, which is awkward. And of course, Alec and Eric think each other are beautiful. Vivian has bad compatibility with Alice, and Dennis has good compatibility with Eric. Alice and Olivia also have bad compatibility. I didn't know how until I realized she doesn't like artsy Sims, but that's a bummer. Yeah, that's about it for this family. I really hope you like their makeovers. We'll do a before and after everything that we normally do. This one gonna be a short voiceover, short video, because this family really does not give you much. But I like them. I'm kind of excited to get into Oasis Springs because we're gonna have actually messy families coming in that world. So yeah, I have no idea if anybody even watches these videos, but if you do, thank you so much for being here. I'd love to know what you think, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.